we are here in our last segment of Nicole's collection, and this is American Girl World. You're gonna love this. Come on in, Nicole. This is so fun. This is what I love about American Girl dolls. They're just fun. She has so many for you to see. You're gonna love it.
So this back wall here, my carpenter friend who did the shelves in the doll room and did my display stand in the doll room also did these shelves for American Girl dolls. So when they're not, playing and hanging out in the different areas I have staged, they're up here on display. And so in the top row, I sort of have some of the historical dolls. So the very first American Girl doll that I purchased for myself is there in the middle in the blue dress, and that's Felicity. I always loved Felicity as a girl, but she was a doll that my parents couldn't afford, and so I read all the American Girl books, poured over the catalogs, and then when I grew up, I was able to buy Felicity. So she's original Felicity from Pleasant Company, and so I acquired her, and then the whole madness started, and I own quite a few American Girl dolls for myself. And then the second row here is more of like the modern dolls. And then this row here has Girls of the Year. And so my American Girl dolls are more for fun and play, so I dress them up in different fashions, and so they're not wearing their original outfits, just whatever I want to put them in, what they look cute in is what I do. And so then, And so then down below here is a start of kind of like my play sets and my accessories. So we have the ice cream stand here, the ice cream truck, if you will. And, American Girl has boy dolls now. So here's Logan and the ice cream truck. And then we have, back here is the taco truck. And then we got like the shoe tree display, and then here's like the kitchen scene and a lot of like the cutesy little food things. I love Etsy. There's so many great designer, artists on Etsy that have great cute little treats and food items for your American Girl dolls. I love to collect and display. And then just recently, a couple weeks ago, in fact, American Girl came out with these two dolls here. And there's also a third one who has an African American girl with purple hair who's on back order, who I have coming. But these are new Truly Me dolls that they came out with, like these really cool fun hair colors. So I love dolls that are different. So I love the blue hair here and the blue hair with the green streaks too. Super cute, super fun. And then we have the diner, the seaside diner, and it plays music. And then it says phrases.
Can I have them?
Yeah. And then we come around this way. Sorry. And then the sign spins and it lights up. So this is Mary Ellen's 1950s diner. Really cool. And over here in the middle of the room, so Kira Bailey is the Girl of the Year for 2021. So she's right here, and this is her in her tent. So she goes to Australia, where her grandparents or aunt lives, and helps save animals from the Australian bushfire. So this is her tent. And some of these goodies and treats and things are things I got off of Etsy too, to kind of complete her little display here. So then this area here, I have these cases. They're Pax wardrobes that I got from IKEA. And so I have different areas on display. So this up here is Nanea. So she's from Pearl Harbor is her historical time period, if you will. And so this is her market that she works at, and her little doggy. So this is all set up there. Then down here we have another Felicity. This is the Mattel Felicity. So they re-released Felicity the Mattel version. And over here's Caroline. Caroline's from the War of 1812. And this is her parlor, Caroline's parlor, and her table and chairs. And what I love about, American Girl is, their historical accuracy that they try and strive for. And the pieces, this table is real wood. These cups are very heavy metal pewter. The dishes are porcelain with the little filigree flower design. The ship on it. It's just so cute, and the attention to detail is just mind-boggling. And the outfits here are, I love to find outfits that different designers, seamstresses on Etsy will make. So this is an outfit that's one I had made for me for my Felicity doll. It looks great in. Down below we have another kitchen scene there. With the table and chairs and all the food, the fridge, kitchen setup. And then over here is the pet shop, American Girl pet shop that I have set up. And the little lovebirds make noises. They chirp. And then they chirp for a long time. And then this over here, this is Julie. She's from the 1970s. This is her bedroom setup. So I have her bed here and her bathroom. So she's really funky and cool. And so this is one of the newer outfits for Julie. It's like her newer birthday outfit that I have her in. And so I'll change up her outfit, if I have time or feel like it. And she has her pet rock from the 1970s. She has her mood ring, her magic 8-ball. So, and her little record player that plays the little records. So it's kind of cool. Then down below, I have the American Girl Hotel set up there with the different accessory packs that you could add on. So this is one of the Truly Me modern girls at the American Girl Hotel. And then down below this next shelf here, this is Molly from World War II, and then Emily, her friend, and then they're in the diner from the 1950s because, close enough. So another diner back there from Mary Ellen. And then this is Leah's beach hut. She's another one of the girls of the year from Leah Clark from a few years back. So she's there in her beach hut. That's a tent for the Truly Me modern girls, kind of set to go camping, and the pop-up camper as well. And I think on top here, one of my favorite pieces, this is Felicity's table and chairs from Pleasant Company, and I have the chocolate teapot set as well. It's real silver, and then the little porcelain dishes, ceramic dishes with a little cup, and the little treats were made by a seller on Etsy. These look so good you want to eat them. So I just love this set. It's one of my favorites. And then we have American Girl, more camping stuff. The girls are ready to camp. And that's Tenny. She's more one of their modern characters. So she wants to be a singer in Nashville. So that's her. And then let's go to this cabinet here. So this cabinet here, this is Melody. So she's from the 1950s in the civil rights movement. And this is her in her recording studio. So I just like her little outfit, her little flip hairdo and her little fringe, kind of like Diana Ross kind of thing. And then her piano here, it's real wood piano. It plays, all the keys play. So I knew how to play the piano. I could play a tune on it, but I can't. And so the recording studio plays music and you can record music on it. So it's a really fun piece there. And then down below I have, so this is Samantha. And this is Samantha's ice cream parlor, which is another fun piece. Thing, the real metal cash register, the little ice cream sundaes. This is neat. Like, so like these are like, you know, actual like metal cups for like the sundaes. It's, you know, super cute. And one of the girls of the year, Sonali's hanging out in the ice cream parlor, which is kind of harder to find girl of the year. Samantha's bike. And then down below we have Blair. She's one of the girls of the years from a couple years back. And so this is her country farm restaurant. So she's all the food that she's making. A lot of the food pieces are ones that different sellers and designers have made, like on Etsy. They're super cute. Our little table is set up there for people to come and have dinner. And then on top here, we have Mary Ellen's Airstream trailer. So she's from the 1950s. And her cute trailer is up there. And then I have her sled as well. So another fun piece that has lights and sounds that work. And then down below here, so this is probably my favorite American Girl piece. This is Grace's French Bakery. Super hard to find. And Grace was one of the girls of the year. She went over to Paris to her grandparents' bakery shop and saved the bakery shop. So the doors open up. I have dolls kind of in the way, but let's do this here so you can see. Move people out of the way. So there's a lot of little like fun food pieces, things that I've added to the bakery. So here's Grace. And she has her bakery. So I'm so glad that I bought this piece. So when I did my fellowship training, I was in Minnesota, at the University of Minnesota, and I love that they had American Girl store right there at the Mall of America. And I remember when Grace came out, I came to her opening day and I like poured over and like thought, oh, the bakery is so awesome. I really want it. Where am I going to put it? Should I get it? Should I not get it? I debated. And I probably lasted a month before I purchased it from the store and walked out of the bakery. But I'm super glad that I did, because it's just like a one-of-a-kind kind of piece that, you know, you might not normally see for a doll, a French bakery. Yeah. And so then down below here is Marie Grace's bed there. So a nice wooden bed, her little vanity with her porcelain wash dish and basin. And one of the Welly Wishers is hanging out there. So Welly Wishers is another line that American Girl has. So she's hanging out there in the bedroom. And then next door here we have Felicity's bed, and then our Welly Wishers hanging out there. Put this girl back in the bakery. And this is Addie's desk and bench here at the school setup. So she's teaching the Welly Wishers. And then in front here, coming up next is the latest historical. So this is their 1980s girl, Courtney. So yes, the 1980s are now historical, so I feel old. So I just love like her shirt says totally cool, you know, very 1980s. She has her Care Bears sleeping bag. So her and her friends are just hanging out there at their slumber party. And then I have like a vet set up with all the pets. Then next to that I have, so Luciana Vega is one of the other girls of the year. So she's right here. And this is her Mars habitat. So she wanted to be the first astronaut to go to Mars. So of course, like being like a science geeky nerd person, I had to have the Mars habitat. And she even has like little space food in here. I think it's super cute. So just like the space food you have in outer space that the astronauts would eat. I thought was super cool in her Mars habitat. And so this is another of the girls of the year. This is Joss. So she has a hearing aid. So she is, so that was really cool about her. Like her face mold is like a new face mold that they did just to make the hearing aid fit. So American Girl is trying to include, you know, girls with all kinds of diverse backgrounds and abilities. So there's Joss. And then of course I have Joss's surf bus, because why would I turn on an opportunity to own, you know, such a fantastic different piece that, you know, people might, you know, not really normally make for a doll, but I thought was super cool. So it's a VW surf bus. And so the doors open, and you can open up the sliding door, and the light turns on inside, and then it plays music, because of course you need your radio and your surf bus. And the windshield wipers work. Because, you know, what if it rains in your surf bus? And then the turn signals work. Let me go over your horn for a second. The horn works. There's the turn signal. Then the hatch opens up in the back even. And then she has like her movie projector so she can watch movies at the beach.
I will never forget seeing this collection, and I am so grateful to Nicole Randall for opening up her home so people around the world can see it and experience it and learn and just have fun and experience a little bit of the world that she enjoys every day through her collecting. Her Instagram is Nicole Smart Doll 83, but we'll put it in the video so that you can follow her because she's always posting really fun things. Thank you so much, Nicole, and we hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, everybody.